Hello. This video, I don't know if it's going to be a pen haul, a Japanese pen review, or how I do my comics, but recently I've decided to make a new webcomic, and I brought out all my pens that I bought for my first webcomic, and I hardly have used any of them. Let me simplify this. Mostly what I've been using are the Micron pens. Pigma, I guess the brand is Sakura. It's a Japanese pen, and I like that. I don't know if this is easy to see, but at the end they have like the width, diameter, or whatever of the actual tip, and they have some pretty fine tips. The Pigma 005 is so fine, and I like to use that for eyeballs where the slightest little change in the line will make the expression very different. So I like to use those very fine pins for the fine detail kind of lines. So that, but my workhorse is this one, Kuretake Furegokochi. Furegokochi. Okay, and that's another sign pen, which I guess is the purpose of the pen is probably to, just do calligraphy. And that's great. It's a nice brush pen and great for what I want to do. It can make some pretty fine lines or some pretty thick lines depending on pressure. And that's great for Japanese calligraphy and webcomics too. So this one, as soon as I started using it, I just liked it and just kept using it. Lately, it's been doing I don't know if I can make it do it, maybe just a little bit, like the line breaks up. It may be not quite as inky as it once was, so this is a good excuse to bring out my other pens and see what they do. I got these from like a Japanese pen website, when you could probably just Google it, but yeah, there's apparently a couple of exclusively Japanese pen stores on the internet. A lot of these are sign pens. I don't know, parrot? And it has a kanji right there. Same kanji as this other pen. Same brand, same type, I don't know, but it is a brush pen. And that makes some very black inky lines. But man, this tip is so brush soft. It has no firmness to it at all. Which, I don't know. I could probably get used to that, but it's not what I love. I will just grab another one. This one is another sign pen, Zebra brand. That's a pretty popular brand, Japanese pen brand. Another sign pen. That has another kind of brush tip, but doesn't look quite as long and brushy. So, oh yeah, that's much firmer. It's not bad. I don't know if I'm getting a lot of great width variance. It's a nice clean, you know, firm feel to it. Yeah. But I feel like I can't make super thick lines with it. That's not bad. Another Kuretake sign pen in Japan. I can't read kanji, but I can at least read hiragana and katakana. But anyway, this one looks like it has a fairly firm tip, not too brushy. It's very kind of stiff there. Let's see. That's not bad. I can make a thin line pretty easily. Very thick line. Same brand, right? Kuretake. I guess that kind of has similar characteristics. I like that one. Put it in the special pile. Okay. This one I've used before, and this kind of turned me off of playing around with the other pins. This is Fude Ball 1.5, made in Japan, pigment ink, water/fade proof. Fude, I think, is supposed to be kind of that brushy kind of effect. But man, this was so messy. I mean, the fact that it's a ball and not a brush was, I don't know, the feel of it, I just hate it. And, I mean, it's not like the lines are terrible or anything, but the fact that it's a ball, I feel like I'm scratching into the paper. It's just I don't know. When I apply pressure, I don't want to make grooves if I want a thick line. Anyway, not my favorite at all. This one, Tombow, that's another super popular brand. I got like a, was it this one? Yeah. This is a pencil, Tombow pencil. So anyway, they do a lot of stuff. This is another, let's see, calligraphy pen, Ecomock, whatever that means. So, looks like another, maybe slightly more brushy. Yeah, I can get some really thick lines out of this. Some fairly fine ones too. This isn't bad. It has a kind of a bit more softness to it, the feel to it, but not like super soft where it like annoys me or anything. Yeah, it's alright. Okay. This goes in the winner pile. Yay. Let's see, what does that leave? One, which I haven't opened yet. This is where I edit video. I can open it. Okay, that's the one with the big kanji on it that was like the same as the other one, but not like one of my winners. Oh my god, it's white. Does that mean I gotta put an ink cartridge in it? Okay, I can do it. No, I can't. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm a wimp when it comes to pierce your own cartridge stuff. Oh god. I don't want to get ink everywhere. I'm going to get ink everywhere. this. Oh, oh god. Did I do it? Did I totally not do it? How do I know if I did it? Still a white brush. I need black. Okay, clearly this is not the pen that was designed for me. Squeaky, squeaky. It felt like I pierced it though. I guided it as this arrow indicated into the pen. Alright, maybe this is a skipper. Clearly I am just not that well versed in those kinds. Speaking of, I got this pen because it says for manga, and while this is clearly not really manga per se, it's, you know, for drawing, and I know a lot of mangaka use G pens. That's kind of like their workhorse pen. So I really wanted to get this, which was not a, you know, dip in inkwell kind of pen, but a all-in-one. You can see it has that traditional style tip, the metal tip, and I kind of just wanted to play with that, but it does have one of the cartridges where you have to pierce it. We can try that. Why not? It has instructions. It has a little roll on the inside. Instructions. And obviously, this doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I can read like 1 in 10 words or whatever, but caution on the back, insert cartridge. You're just, looks like what they're indicating is don't just ram it in, but put it in the cap. The opposite tip thing in the cap, then you bring the cartridge to it and not it to the cartridge. Okay, and it also says keep the cap tight because it's apparently dries out pretty easy if you don't use it a lot, or dries out easy no matter what. So this might be short-lived. Keep clean chip, which probably means keep the tip clean, and that I think is a property of those kind of metal pens. Okay, so it says I stick this in. Alright, fits like that, that's great. Like this, maybe? I'm guessing this end, right? Right? Yeah, I think. Okay, and I bring this into it, right? Oh god, don't spill everywhere. Now what? Now what? Okay, stick it in the pen. Draw. Do I just leave it like that and stick it in the tube? Maybe. Screw that in. Is it inking? Ink, ink, ink. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing, or I'm just not that patient. Firm pressure. Scratchy, scratchy. Okay, that's not doing anything. I have failed. Okay. Sad panda. Oh, I another click. There's definitely ink. Oh, maybe that did it. Might need a little bit of gravity. See, I'm gonna shake this up and it's gonna like ink like crazy. Oh, whoa, there we go. There we go. Alright. Ooh, that's some nice fine lines. Okay, so I can make quite fine lines. And that metal tip makes it so precise, I guess. Which I don't know if that fits my style as a messy American amateur webcomic person, but I appreciate it. I think that's kind of nice. It doesn't look messy. It's not inking all over the place. Okay. It certainly does not make thick lines. That would be the property of those more brush pen. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, it's kind of nice. That would be a competitor for my 03, 005 microns. I don't know how long it's gonna last if it's so touchy. I mean, my Kuretake ones lasted a long time. These micron ones, Pigma, they're a little bit younger, but you know, they haven't dried up or nothing. This one says you gotta make sure you keep using it or else you won't have it anymore. Okay, so that about wraps it up for my pen haul, pen review, how I make my comic video, which was kind of fun to see all those different pens. Cool. Cap goes on tight. Alright, that goes on the keeper pile. Yes. So yeah, I have all those cool pens, but you know, if I didn't have a Japanese pen to go to, I probably wouldn't mind, you know, being stuck with a Sharpie pen, not a ultra fine point Sharpie, those no, but Sharpie pens, I mean, as an American, you know, pen, oops, that was part of the purse. It's not bad, you know, in other words, it doesn't blot. So yeah, if I don't have any of my fancy pens with me, Sharpie pen, it's alright. I like to use them at work. Anyway, so that concludes this video. So hopefully that was of help to somebody, you know, maybe 2 people out there in the universe. And feel free to take a look at my webcomic, itriedjapan.com, or the older one, Borrow Place. So thanks for watching.